See, it's all raining right over there. The weather has just been crazy today. There were a couple of showers earlier. It was quite windy, and now it's like there isn't even a breeze. Like, it's crazy, and these clouds are moving so fast. Just wild. So I'm just out here in the goat pens. I'm in the Nigerian pen right now. So if you hear somebody crying, it's the weaned little bucklings. Endry and Zorro have to be weaned because they are over 8 weeks old now, and it looks like both of them are extending, which means they can breed. So it's really important that we separate them so that nobody in here accidentally gets bred. And then Dreamer here is still with her mum. And Flicka got put back with Rhea, and then we still have little Musketeer and her mama Ginger in here. Hi, it is. She really likes to follow me around because she knows that I'll give anybody a little bit of trouble if they start to chase her, so she's constantly just hanging out by my feet, so I have to watch where I walk. Somebody here wants the greener weeds on the other side. today, like 32 degrees Celsius, which is crazy. I'm just out here by the most vocal group of goats that I have right now. And of these ones, I have seen Princess and Lilibet get bred here by Samurai. I know some people might think he's not in the greatest weight condition, but he is chasing after a bunch of ladies, so keeping weight on bucks during rut season is sometimes kind of difficult just because they are so busy running themselves ragged looking after ladies in heat. So that would be why he is not as chunky as he maybe should be. I'm also still learning what the best things are to feed them to make sure that they are gaining weight. So I'm seeing that it works for some goats and not for others. If you look at Princess here, she's nice and round and full, and she does really good on pretty much whatever I put her on. And then you see him and you can see some muscle action. He's not as round. And then these other ladies could also use a little bit of conditioning. However, Lilibet and her mama Chloe back here are older, so that also has a little bit of an influence on how much weight they keep. So yeah, milking today went okay. It was hot, like I mentioned, and the flies are horrible. I do see questions every so often about what we do for fly control, and for the most part we just utilize tunnel ventilation, so we don't really use any sort of fly spray or anything. The wind does a whole lot to keep the flies out of there, but during milking there's still some little pockets of dead air that they can get into and bug the cows, which means that during the month of August they're kind of ornery. They kick a little bit more just because the flies are biting them, but for the most part it's okay. August is just the worst month for flies, and I think that's how it is for pretty much everyone. I'm not sure in other places, but in Canada here, August is like the month where the flies have had a decent amount of time to procreate, so there's a lot of them and they just kind of overrun things, but not as bad as they used to just because of the ventilation system that we have in place. So I hope that answers some of the fly questions.